Hello everyone, Carell here. This is my Christmas gift for you. A free pick a card or a free pick a pile reading. This is a really important time that we are in, and what a wonderful way to close up the year and see what's coming for 2023. So I'm going to give you some time to pick. You can pause the video, pick which pile is speaking to you. Pile 1 is the seashell, pile 2 is the hearts with the birds, and inspire is pile 3. So take that time now to intuitively connect to see which pile is for you. Okay, now that you've done that, let's start with pile number 1 and see what is there in the cards that were drawn. Okay, we have 4 cards. This is moving forward. Of course, this can be timeless. Doesn't necessarily have to be all about 2023. You can come back and pick from these cards at any time and to see what is yours in the moment that you intuitively connect with this video. So we have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles upright, and the 10 of Swords. If you've picked pile number 1, oh, this is a really interesting energy. And I intuitively read cards. Sometimes may not necessarily be exactly what that card stands for, but I connect in with the symbolism in the cards and what is there to share. So in this 10 of Wands, there is movement onto new things. And you've been following a path, and it's been very unsure at times as to whether this is the correct path for you or not. So this young gal has got her bags packed and she's moving. So there's movement into something new. And 10 is a place of endings and the start of new beginnings. 9 is endings, but 10 now takes you into the place of new beginnings. So you're actually making movement into the new beginnings, which is exciting. 8 in Pentacles in reverse. I don't always read the reversals, but there was questions about how you were earning your living, what that has in regards to a meaning for you, and maybe it's time to figure out something totally different of how you want to earn that living. You recognize you have abundance around you, but it's not where you want to be. 2 of Pentacles. This is really trying to balance off the masculine and feminine. Moving forward, it's brand new, so there's a little bit of juggling things at the moment to make things work. And I would say this has a lot to do with probably career. It could also fit into relationship as well. So you could be leaving a relationship and you have been weighing the pros and cons, but you're leaving something behind. And this is speaking about bringing in that balance. How are you going to pay your bills and move into this new way of being? But I see that there's an inner trust being developed. And the 10 of Swords is speaking of that, because there's been a lot of thought in the process of what you've been doing, and it's been muddled with thoughts from others, thoughts from family, perhaps thoughts from bosses, but you're looking out to the horizon to new things, and you feel a yearning. Your heart is pulling you towards something brand new, and it looks like you've decided to make that move. but it's lifting. There's a new day. It's showing a bright sky. You're facing a bright sky. So everything is going to change for the better. It's going to take you out of the mire of uncertainty. So yay, that feels good. That's pile 1. All right. We'll now move on to pile 2, which is the heart. I like that. Let's see what this is saying. Ooh, illusion, expression, wind and fire, the Fool in reverse, and the Child, innocence, the sea. So water. We've got water, fire, and air here. If you've picked pile 2, this illusion, this 10 card, is really speaking about feeling in the shadow, have been feeling in the shadow. This is like what the challenge has been. And feeling like nothing is working or has not been working. But inside of you is this amazing, artful, creative passion that wants to come out and wants to be expressed. You're just not sure where and how you're going to do that. So it looks like you've made a decision for the new year to make all of those changes, which is beautiful. This is like balancing with the feminine. It's an 8, so breaking out from patterns. It also could be speaking about all the healing work you've done ancestrally in your lineage and really finding your authentic self. The Fool card, which is the 0 card, if I look at this, Yuzumi is the goddess here. And even though it's in reverse, I'm still seeing this as a very positive thing, because looking at this is an expression of really finding your unique self and feeling guided from your inner knowing rather than just going on a path, on a journey without any thought to it. There's been thought to it. So I love how she's dancing on the drum, and there's a sense of newness here. The only thing is this being in reverse might be talking about you're not sure if you're ready. And that takes us to this child innocence position where you feel you still are in the cocoon of creation for yourself. Your inner child is wanting to be expressed, and you're just not sure how that is happening. You could also be breaking out of a place where there's beliefs about you're a full-grown woman and you can't possibly do something that's fun and frivolous and feeling free. But really, feeling free is probably the best way to be in this manifestation time. There could be the unknowns that want you to still hide in your cocoon, so to speak. But your inner child is coaxing you to come out and use that artistic expression, however that is for you. Coming up in the new year or the new month or the new cycle. There's lots to explore, but this is a dreaming time. I really like this in pile number 2 because the winter months are a dreaming time, a cultivating time before you step in and take action with things. So there is lots in play. You're just still accumulating as to what that is going to look like for you. All right, so that's pile number 2. How beautiful is that? Pile number 3 is the Inspire. Love that. And what do we have? we have the Four of Water. These cards are read upright. The Queen of Earth. Ooh. The High Priestess. It's a 2. And the Queen of Fire. Wow. So if you picked pile number 3, oh my goodness. This is very powerful. So the Four of Water, when I look at water, it's like the emotional part of yourself, but also how you move with things. So she's playing with the bubbles here and like juggling. It almost looks like juggling. But there is a solid, 4 is stability and being solid in knowing who you are and what you're going to be doing. You have an idea where you want to go and what you're going to do. So that's beautiful. And the Queen of Earth is like you're really grounded, connecting in with the earth energy. And there's so much beauty with this. Yeah, it's a very strong connection to higher self and to spirit. And this, if you were reading in a regular tarot deck, this would be Pentacles, and the Four of Water would be Cups. High Priestess is a major arcana card. So, and this is a 2, and this is really telling me you're listening to your intuition more than you ever have. And then the Queen of Fire is like moving into action in the new year because you have a very solid foundation and solid ideas as well. So this feels very, wow, there's just a beautiful flow to this. The new year is going to be productive. It's going to bring in abundance. It's going to bring in happiness. If you were looking at this from a perspective of a relationship, those relationships, whether it's business, a love for you, there are things that you may have questioned, but you are working on them. You're working on that. But you're very solid in who you are. So it's an abundant relationship. It could mean a business, a type of business that you're moving into that could bring abundance. But I see that love here is like the important part about this is that you know who you are. That's the big piece. You know who you are. No one is going to sway you into doing things that you don't want to do, or a relationship that isn't going to feed you. And somewhere where you can, there's a give and take. So you've already discerned what that relationship is that you're looking for. And again, that could be any kind of relationship. But what is standing out with this is the power within yourself. You've already figured a lot of these things out, and moving into the new year is going to be very fruitful. So that's my gift for you. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more readings on a continual basis in alignment with astrologically with your signs, but also which chakra you are recycling through. And there'll be more information about that in the new year and how we move ahead with it. But I hope you have a very, very relaxing, wonderful dreaming in this holiday season, and that you bring in the new year with much abundance, love, and joy.